back. 1 week, Real Madrid go against Atleti at the Metropolitano for the Derby. Looking at both the teams, where do you think both the teams stand right now? Unbeaten Real Madrid versus a Cholo Simeone team which is kind of struggling, but probably crisis over after a victory like you tweeted against Villarreal.
Yeah, I think the victory over Villarreal helps Atletico. I actually think that the defeat against Liverpool isn't a terrible one from their point of view emotionally because of the way that they fought back, and I think that will reinforce them a little bit. With Real Madrid, I think we're watching a Real Madrid team much more in control than previously. I was saying to you just before we started that I'm worried that Real Madrid will become boring because they're really good. And I think they're really good systemically. I think they're really good structurally. They don't allow their opponents to have many shots. I think they're controlling games, but it's not as much fun when it was mad. It's not as much fun as when it was chaotic, you know. I think in terms of the derby, I think Madrid arrive into the derby in better shape. I think it is true, of course, that Real Madrid haven't played the best teams yet. Yeah. And I think we do need to see them against a really good team. And I'm interested to see how Atletico approach it, because traditionally Atletico against Real Madrid have been very, very aggressive, but relatively deep, and trying to play Madrid on the counter-attack. I think this is a different type of Real Madrid team that maybe doesn't benefit from that in quite the same way. But, you know, we're a week away. If you're saying, who do you see as favourites, there's absolutely no doubt it's Real Madrid.
Yeah, definitely. That's good for the fans to hear, you know. And like you said, like they look so organised, and that was the reason why Xabi Alonso was brought in. Yeah. He has done really well so far. That could be a really good conversation if you ever have. But just one last question. How does... like Mastantuono for fans, that came out of the box. Like he was a good signing. We didn't expect him to do well so fast, so young, adapt so fast. He looks like a player who's already become like a starting 11 first choice for Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think the question now, I suppose, is how does Xabi rearrange the team now that Jude Bellingham's back? Whose position does he take? Now, logic suggests Arda Güler, but I'm not sure that that's the case. If it's not him, then it might well be that right-hand side position for Brahim or Mastantuono that Bellingham fits into. But I think the best way of saying what we think of Mastantuono, to be honest, the best way of saying what we think about of Franco Mastantuono so far is really that you can see it in what Xabi Alonso says about him. And I think Xabi's been surprised. You know, that idea that he likes not just the quality of the play, obviously, but the personality, the willingness to run at people. And I think that's the most striking thing. The fact that an 18-year-old doesn't look like he's worried about this. And this place has eaten up a lot of players. And I think with him, the early signs are that it won't do so.
Hopefully he doesn't crack under the pressure that is waiting for him. We have to cut short Sid Square right now. No. Run, yeah. He has to rush. But thank you again, like always. And thank you again for your time. We'll see you guys with Sid Lowe again very soon, hopefully. Thank you so much.